Hello there my lovelies, and welcome to the Decorative Baskets tutorial. This tutorial is made in partnership with Annie's Publishing. Thank you to Annie's for bringing me on board to teach this pattern. This tutorial is meant to show you the fundamentals of the stitches for this pattern. If you'd like more specific details on how to customize this pattern to your own size preference, the pattern as well as the materials are available for purchase. Let's get right into it, shall we? For your materials, you'll need a weight 5 yarn, specifically Bernat Maker Home Deck. This is a stretchy tube yarn that is stuffed to make the yarn bulky and squishy. You'll also need an L11 or 8mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, scissors, and potentially a stitch marker. So to begin, we're going to make a magic ring. Take your yarn tail and lay it in your open palm like this. Take the working yarn and then around these middle 3 fingers, wrap your working yarn once next to the tail, and then turn your hand towards you, like so. Cross the working yarn over your yarn tail and grab it with your pinky finger to tension it. Then spread your pointer and middle fingers, take your hook and insert it here, between the yarn tail and the working yarn. With your hook, grab the working yarn and then pull up a loop, like so. Then yarn over and then pull that first loop through the second loop on your hook to chain 1. Beautiful. Repeat that twice, so then you've chained 3. This chain 3 will count as the first double crochet in our round. For our next stitch, we are going to double crochet, so yarn over and then insert your hook underneath the yarn that was initially wrapped around your fingers, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over again and pull the first loop through the second and third loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook to complete the double crochet. Let's do that again. Here we go. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, so then there are 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the second and third loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull that last loop through the last 2 loops to complete your double crochet. Continue to place double crochets in the round until you've reached the amount of stitches that you prefer. To close your magic ring, pull this tail of your yarn until the ring closes, like so. Then in the 3rd chain of the first chain 3, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Slip stitch to complete this round. To begin the next round, chain 3, and then double crochet into that same space to increase. In the next space, place 2 double crochets. Repeat this and place 2 double crochets in each space around. By doing this, you are effectively increasing how big the base of your basket will be. When you get to the end of this round, again, slip stitch into the 3rd chain of your beginning chain 3, so then you can start the next row. For each subsequent row, chain 3, and then continue to double crochet in the round until the base is as wide as you'd like it to be. So this is how wide I wanted the base of my basket to be, and now we are going to start working upwards this way, building the sides of the basket. So yarn over and chain 1, and then turn your work to the back. Now we're going to single crochet, but instead of single crocheting normally into the first space like this, where we have 2 V's of the stitch over our hook, we are going to single crochet into the back loop only. The back loop is the farthest away from you. Insert your hook into the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, and then pull that through the second and third loops to single crochet. Let's get a close-up on this. Again, insert your hook into the back loop, pull up a loop, and single crochet. Repeat this around and again, Slip stitch when you get to the end of your round. Now for the fun part, we are going to do a beginning double crochet cross stitch. So first, chain 3 as usual. Then, instead of double crocheting into the next space, we want that cool triangle effect, so we are going to insert our hook into the first space to the right of this chain 3. So yarn over and insert your hook into the first space to the right of the chain 3. The working yarn is going to cross over the chain 3. Now don't look at the back because it's going to get super confusing. Just focus on the 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over so then you have 4 loops on your hook, and then proceed to double crochet as normal. Now you have this cute little cross stitch. Now unfortunately you can't repeat the beginning double crochet cross stitch for the rest of the stitches in the round. So here's what we're going to do instead. Instead of double crocheting into the next space, skip that space and work into the next space. Skip, insert our hook into the next space, and double crochet. And now that gives you room to double crochet into the space that you skipped to complete the double crochet cross stitch. So yarn over, and then you can move all of your loops to the end of your crochet hook to help you insert your hook. And insert your hook to the right of your previous double crochet. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, just focus on the 3 loops on your hook so then it's easier to double crochet. Yarn over and then double crochet as usual. And there is your first double crochet cross stitch. So let's do that again. Skip 1 space and insert your hook. Double crochet. And then you are going to work the next double crochet into the unworked space to the right. Amazing, and now there is your second double crochet cross stitch. So let me show you what the first row looks like once it's complete. After slip stitching into the 3rd chain from the beginning to complete this row, this is what the first row of the side of the basket looks like. So you're going to repeat this row until your basket is as tall as you'd like it to be. The double crochet cross stitch will look like they are between 2 cross stitches from the last row. If you find that your cross stitches look like they are on top of each other instead of diagonal from one another from one row to the next, make sure that you didn't skip any spaces in the row that you are currently working and that your stitch count is the same from the previous row. Once you're done with your cross stitches, single crochet around to finish it off. I'll leave you with a bit of music while you continue building the walls of your basket. Cut your working yarn and secure the tail, and now it's time to speed weave our ends. If only weaving in our ends happened this quickly. Et voila! And there is your finished basket. And you're done! Let's roll the B-roll. Once you've finished your basket, you can use it to hold trinkets or yarn scraps even. I gifted a set of these to my mother to hold her potted plants. If you decide to make this for yourself or for a loved one, please tag Annie's or myself at Seams by Sky because we would love to see what you make. If you enjoyed this video, kindly hit the like and subscribe button to join the stitches in our seam, and we will be seeing you next time.